Bonjour et bienvenue sur Speak French avec moi. Je m'appelle Séverine, je suis votre coach de français. Hello and welcome to Speak French avec moi. I'm Séverine. I'm here to teach you French to make the most of your trip to France. I am back to spend a new season with you. I know traveling is challenging these days, so more time to prep and learn French avec moi. Today, we will learn about the secret pronunciation of the vowel E in French. What do I mean? Often, vowels in spellings don't match the sound you will make with your voice. Think of English words such as basically, chocolate, or every. Same in French. Sometimes the vowel E is dropped. I call it the secret life of the letter E, or simply said, I want to explain a few French rules today. And again, merci. Maybe you have just discovered my podcast or you're an early listener. Please subscribe to keep learning French and head to the Facebook page. Speak French avec moi for the transcripts or book private lessons up to 4 people on my website to boost your French. Speakfrenchavecmoi.com. Now, let's study a few rules that will improve your pronunciation. Guaranteed. Are you ready for this new episode? I'm about to speak French right after this short break. Alors, déjà, un petit rappel. To start, a little refresher. French vowels always make the same sound. Unlike English with the letter A, French vowels always make the same sound. French vowels are always short. We don't have long and short even if you see a cluster of two vowels together. The letter E always makes the sound E. It's like E in alone or away. This is called schwa in phonetics. Let's practice. E, E. Cerise, lever. Cheval. Prenez. Cerise, cherry. Lever, to raise. Cheval, horse. Prenez means get or take. First rule, the letter E sounds like E only if you see a little sign on the top of it. The sound is E and you only see E if you see a sign on it. Listen to the difference. E, E. E, E. Right, do you understand? So the sound is E always, unless you see a little sign, and then it's E. Second rule, you don't voice the vowel E at the end of French words, but you voice the preceding consonant. Let's practice. Baguette. You voice the T sound only when the vowel E is added. Baguette. France. You voice a S sound because the letter C makes a S sound in front of E. France. We don't say France, we say France. Encore. You voice the R sound and you don't trace the E. Encore. Encore. You don't say encore. You get the idea, right? And again, feel free to comment and add words on my Facebook page. I'll be very happy to help you. Third rule, ignore the E at the end of a word ending with the vowel E or the letter A, such as Marie. You don't voice the E at the end, although it is written IE, Marie. Brie. You don't voice the E at the end, although it is written IE, Brie, du brie. It's a cheese. Enchanté. You don't voice the E, although it's written EE. Enchanté. So, let's remember, you don't voice E when you see E after I ou E. All right, you're doing well. All right, let's keep going. Fourth rule. Within a word, the vowel E is dropped if preceded by the pattern consonant and followed by consonant plus vowel. All right, what do I mean? Well, commençons avec mon prénom. Let's start with my first name. The spelling does not match the pronunciation. My first name is spelled Séverine, but actually the pronunciation is Séverine. Séverine. You will drop the E between V and R, and that's a rule for French words. Let's talk about Saturday. Maybe you think it's samedi. No, it's samedi. Let's study the pattern. M, E, D, I. The E is dropped. Samedi. Boulangerie. Maybe that's what you think you should say. No, it's boulangerie. Boulangerie. Let's study the pattern. G, E, R, I. The E is dropped. Boulangerie. Doucement. It's spelled doucement, but the right pronunciation is doucement. Doucement. Let's study the pattern. C, E, M, E. The E is dropped. Doucement. Now, get ready. The E is dropped even in a string of detached words. What do I mean? Well, let's look at this sentence. Est-ce que tu le promets? Est-ce que tu le promets? Est-ce que tu le promets? Now you hear, okay, something. Well, the spelling is est-ce que tu le promets? Now I was reading it real speed. It means, are you promising it? The A is softened in le. I don't pronounce it. I said tu le. Est-ce que tu le promets? Est-ce que tu le promets? Let's hear. Je ne veux pas. I don't want. Nobody in French will say je ne veux pas. Je ne veux pas. Je ne veux pas. Again, the E is softened and almost dropped. And now I'm just sure you've read or heard that French will either drop the ne together to put je veux pas. Let's listen to other examples. Elle revient demain? Elle revient demain? Elle revient demain? I know this one is hard because you've noticed that I've dropped two. The sentence is elle revient demain. And I said, elle revient demain? Elle revient demain? Elle revient demain? In spoken French, le E is dropped. It means she's coming back tomorrow. Elle revient demain? Elle revient demain? That's the way people will actually speak and read. Je suis dans le bus? Je suis dans le bus? Je suis dans le bus? You hear the slurring at the beginning. Je suis. Je suis dans le bus. I'm in the bus. Je suis dans le bus. Je suis dans le bus. Dans le. Dans le. I don't say je suis dans le bus. Je suis dans le bus. Je suis dans le bus. It will need practice. But I just want you to be aware of this. Whenever you hear French and you read French, knowing this will really improve your pronunciation and your understanding when people read or talk. Now, it's not the end. You're almost there. All right. If two consonants precede the letter E, then you have to voice it. Mercredi. Mercredi. Wednesday. Mercredi. Cheval. Cheval. A horse. And now, also, to avoid three consonants coming together, you will have to pronounce it if it's a string of two other syllables before, okay, such as le gouvernement, justement, directement. All right, you made it. I know it is a lot to proceed in one lesson. I just want you to be aware of it, and if you have time, Google and listen to some conversation. You have plenty of YouTube videos or even Netflix where you can have and listen to French talking and pay attention to how many times the is dropped in conversation or in reading. That will really help you improve. I know I've just said it, but it will really help you improve your understanding and pronunciation of French. All right, now you know how to pronounce au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. Voilà, c'est la fin de cet épisode. I hope you enjoyed it, and great, you made it. It was hard, so if no one has told you today, you're terrific. And since you made it until the end, well, please share, comment, leave some reviews for other people to find out about my podcast. Thank you. Merci. Au revoir. À bientôt.
Bonne idée.